Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to go ahead and do a second video here. The first video I did, I'm going to go ahead and just card it here, but it was my vegan meal plan. My first meal I did like 11 meals or something. This one I'm going to have somewhere around 9, and so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Here is a breakfast bowl. This is steel cut oatmeal. Those are some fresh blueberries, fresh papaya. I just love the color contrast there. And that's also indicative of their antioxidant content and their nutritional value. Then you've got almonds, and then I've got 2 chopped dates in the corner over there, and then I just top it with cinnamon. But it just shows you this is very simple. And so it's a beautiful breakfast and just a subtle sweetness and full of nutrition. So let's go ahead and go into the next item here. This is another breakfast here, guys. This is a tofu bowl on the left. This is nothing more than the same thing you just saw in the previous picture, except for instead of steel cut oats, I'm using tofu in place of it. Now, what's the advantage of this? Well, number one, it creates variety, so I'm not eating the same breakfast. Number two, it cuts down on my weekly total carb count, which pretty much reduces the grams and the average grams across the week and per day. So it's kind of a cool way to kind of do a stealth carb cut and increase the protein as well with tofu. And then you have on the right, there's a slice of sourdough bread. It's a flourless sprouted sourdough bread, and some blueberries, and then I use a little peanut butter and the blueberries on top. And then that's a romaine leaf. I kind of wanted to do like a little half sandwich, if you will. So like kind of cut down on instead of 2 slices of bread, I just have 1 slice and just add a little green nutrition to it. Simple and quite effective. All right, so this is I got this from Superfood bar. I'll go ahead and link them up at the bottom of the video description, as well as some other information. This is tasty turmeric on the left. This is an excellent smoothie. So the ingredients are as follows: pineapple, carrot, spinach, orange, avocado, date, turmeric, coconut oil, black pepper, coconut enzymes. That's definitely living up to their name, Superfood bar, because that's pretty super. So let's just kind of go over the ingredients just kind of quickly to touch on the benefits. Pineapple, as you guys know, I think one of the benefits of pineapple, again, it tends to be lower fiber, higher carb count, which I did a video on that. I'll go ahead and card it on the starch to fiber ratio, the cutting edge carb technique, if you will. And so what I like about pineapple is, yes, it has lower fiber, higher carb, but it's also rich in bromelain, which is a potent anti-inflammatory. Then you have the carrot, which is a nice little root vegetable in there. Then you have spinach, which is a nice green leafy vegetable. Then you have orange, nice source of vitamin A. And then you've got obviously the citric acid in the orange that will counterbalance some of the oxalates in the spinach. Then you have avocado, a healthy fat. It gives it a nice creamy texture, and it also increases the absorption of some of the fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants. The dates give it a nice little sweet touch. The turmeric, another potent anti-inflammatory that synergizes with pineapple. Then you've got coconut oil. It's a healthy fat, probably gives it more richness. Black pepper or pepperine, natural test booster actually, and coconut enzymes, which probably is an aid for digestion. So just an absolute amazing smoothie. And then on the right, you have those are 3 like little beet carrot brownies. And let's go ahead and I'll show you a close-up picture of these. So I spoke to the owner, and these are made from scratch. They actually use the raw beet and carrot pulp that they make like juices with, and they just like use that to make these raw little carrot beet brownies, and they are absolutely delicious. So they are just raw. I think they use I think they also use some sort of nut butter or crushed, just to kind of give it the texture. But it's really tasty, and it goes good with that tasty turmeric smoothie. So moving along, this is at Good Karma. Again, guys, I have a video. I'll card it. Probably my favorite place to eat here in New Orleans. And so what we have on the right is a Fireburger salad. You've got some mung bean sprouts, you've got an almond cream, a pepper vinaigrette, and that's their high protein house-made hamburger as like the protein base, as well as the high relative protein of those greens. Then you've got the Matcha Mama, which is an awesome smoothie right there. In fact, I'll read the ingredients. It's kale, spirulina, matcha, cashew, banana, peach, agave, and house-made almond milk. I love that. They make their almond milk in-house. That's so cool. And then on the left, I think it's a coconut mung bean split pea soup with cooked vegetables. It was absolutely delicious. So here what we have next is, this is cauliflower rice on the left, curried cauliflower rice, and I topped it with some navy beans. And then on the right is sourdough flourless sprouted bread with peanut butter, flax meal, some cinnamon, and those are some cut up cherries. And here's a close-up of that sprouted flourless sourdough bread with some nice blue hue blueberries, some chia seeds this time to give it some crunch. So you got some omega-3 fat, and then you've got the brain food benefit of the blueberries and the peanut butter. And then you've got sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is like one of the Blue Zones bread, and it's a fermented bread, so it's actually like good for digestive health, which is awesome. I think it's probably the best bread that can be bought. Sourdough bread. It's a fermented bread. It's so cool. All right, and so here we have, again, the cauliflower rice on the right with the navy beans. On the left is an Asian chopped salad, and I'm adding a lot of fat-burning pea-par sesame seeds. Pea-par is complicated. It's like I think it's a pathway system, and some of those pathways are directly associated with kind of turning on your fat-burning switch. So, and plus sesame seeds are just healthy fats anyway. So. I just like to load up on those. And here, guys, is a beautiful creation. One of my clients inspired this, actually. This is a banana beet ginger pecan ice cream. This is house made. I made this fresh ingredients. So what I use is you can use any kind of plant-based milk, nut milk, coconut milk, any kind of plant-based milk. And it's just literally a quarter of a beet or half a beet, and then one frozen banana. And then I throw some ginger powder in there, and a handful of pecans, and then a little drop of vanilla extract, and I just whip it up together, and it just comes out like absolutely delicious. And so what we got here is we have an awesome blood pressure lowering NO2 explode rich ice cream, because beets are a natural, they naturally boost NO2, it's a nitrate-rich vegetable, and so it's really good for kind of circulation, which, needless to say, is also good for exercise performance. So it's just a super good ice cream, and I love how it's a healthy ice cream, and the color just really makes it amazing. It's not like some fake dye red ice cream. It's like actually comes from the beets. So next, this is me eating out at a restaurant. This is a eggplant tofu bowl, and these are curried field peas, and that's some kale. So this restaurant that usually me and my friend eat there, they don't have many healthy options, but this is one of their healthier options, and so also it just looks really great. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, especially if you learned some things new, or if it helped inspire you and give you some ideas. And so also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I have many videos in my video library, and I have many of them indexed in playlists for your convenience of navigating. So with that, I thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time.